Hello, hello, dear viewers, friends, and all of that. Good morning and welcome to ARK Survival Ascended. And today, we're going to start things off with this beaver. Now, this is no ordinary beaver, as you can see. Wild, female, hardy, let's see. What? What? Wild, female, really? Oh my god. What? Why am I not able to grab this thing? Huh? Okay, excuse you? Hold on a minute. Anyway, this is TBZ here, and like I said, today we're going to be trying to start things off with that shiny beaver, but, what? Okay, I can grab that one. So I should be able to grab this. Oh. Like I said, I should. I'm literally able to grab other shinies. This is nonsense. I know some shinies have special abilities. Is this one of them? Is this thing prevented from being picked up? I'm pretty sure you can't pick this one up. That's unfortunate. Huh. Like I said, sometimes shinies have special abilities that are, like, inherent to them. I don't know what all of them are, but, and some are pretty obvious. It'll literally give you a hint in the creature's name. But I don't think I'm able to pick this up. Yeah, no, I cannot grab this. That's ridiculous. Hold on, let me try with the RG. I don't know why that would make a difference, but we're gonna try it anyway. Because it could also just be it's kind of a janky... Nope. Yeah, see, I can grab this one, which I'm going to throw him into the water here, just to get him out of the way. Now, I don't know what part of the shiny, because it's got two different little tags there. It's got azure and hardy. And both of those do something. So, or not, I don't actually, I know one does something. I know hardy does something. But I don't know that azure does. Well, now I kind of do. I kind of suspect that azure makes it, is the reason I can't pick this up. It could be the hardy aspect as well. But what that means is that we're going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Actually, I gotta be careful. This guy will hurt me. Like that. This is why I need a gun. Ow. Yeah, I wanted to tame this, mostly because I'm afraid of something else coming into the area, aggroing all my creatures, and then it being there, getting hit, and then them killing it. So I want to get this done now. And, yeah, I don't really know what else we're going to do the rest of this episode. There are things that I know I need to do. Ow. Little bastard. Yeah, you... Jesus. Okay, yeah, you're about halfway. Oh, that hit me. Come on. Get out of here. But yeah, otherwise I was just going to go back to grinding and listening to music / watching movies in the background. Okay, it is able to hurt me, just not that much. I also got to be... Yep, now it's down, but I got to watch out. Because there is another one around. So, and beavers, they get really upset when you do anything to aggro, when you mess with their nests, when you mess with their beaver dams, or you mess with their fellow beavers. They do not appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna go in and we're gonna grab some kibble, and I'm gonna save the game before something stupid happens. But as you can see, we've evened out the breeding levels on the Cerrados, so there's some good news there. Yeah, we've evened that out. We've got the aloes evened out. I think, yeah. The only thing we're still waiting on is Dinotherium and, of course, Gigantoraptor. But that aside, I think we're going to be good to go here. How many pieces of kibble do you need? I don't know, but you are probably going to need some narcotic, if I had to take a guess. I forgot. Beavers do wake up pretty quickly. Man, I haven't tamed one of these since Primal Fear, and it was like an alpha or something. I don't know if it was an alpha or a fabled. I think it was an alpha. And I remember it died pretty quickly, which is unfortunate. Beavers are good creatures. They really are. And honestly, given if I had moved out here a little bit sooner, that probably would have been my standard issue water tame that I would have chosen. But, you know, when the Deinosuchus exists, you're doing yourself a disservice if you're not taming the Deinosuchus. Because it's just that good. It really is. I mean, if hopefully this game doesn't completely die out, I don't think it will. I think it will. I hope that I want to say wildcard, but it's more snail games. We'll get their stuff together, and this will start to turn around because this is, you know, it's got a lot of promise, and I would like to see it succeed, and I've got a whole rant ready to go about that when the time is right, but now is not that time. It probably will be soon. Now, maybe I'll give it while I'm trying to finish up the house or something. Maybe that's what we could do today. But, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's try and finish my second floor and get everything ready. Maybe not finish every little thing, but we can certainly get it to a point where it's like, hey, we're done and we're looking good. My God. This thing do be snoozing. Man. Okay, yeah, it didn't even really do that much damage to my armor, so... Really? Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just that hot, right? 50 degrees Celsius? I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but I'm pretty sure that's, hot! Ah, jeez. But yeah, this is a shiny beaver that just spawned right near my house. As evidenced by the beaver dams that are in the area, so... And again, beaver, very solid creature. We'll go over it real quick, but, you know what? We'll probably do that at the end of the episode, most likely. Right now, we gotta wait for this guy to wake up here, so oh, there we go. Okay, looks like it's gonna be 3 pieces of kibble. So for that reason, we're going, because this is gonna take a, oh boy. Oh, this is gonna take a hot minute. Alright, we're gonna cut away, and I will bring us back when this thing is up. Alrighty, and we've tamed it. Let's see what the final stats on you are. Oh, by the way, if you find yourself enjoying this video, do me a solid, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to please the algorithm gods, and spread this video around the platform. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. And as you can see, because it was a level 175, since shinies can get a 20% max level boost to them, it is tamed out as a 262 with 60 HP, and I believe that is what the Hardy refers to. The Hardy says this thing has will have a higher than normal health stat. I think. It was either going to be that or weight, but... yeah, something to that effect. Okay, you're building up torpor for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever. Alright, let's just get this out of the way and see what this thing can do right now. As you can see, it's a pretty good move. As you could see when it was attacking me, it was pretty fast. It's also a decent enough berry gatherer in its own right. It only has a left click, so it only has the bite, like this. Doesn't... Actually, wow, that's, that damage is not as good as I thought it was. I thought beavers were actually supposed to be pretty nasty in combat. I guess they get scary when there's more than one of them. Okay, and as you can see here, we've got the buffs. Show buff. This dino is shiny. Doi. Weirdly, some of them seem to get it, and some of them don't. Don't really know why that is, but... We'll call that a bug and move on. It also may be because it has a specific stat that it's, because it has a stat that is affected by it being shiny, is why it gets that, and something, and like Princess Pain doesn't. But I'm not 100% sure. It's either a bug or that's the reason. And for some, why was that Parasaur running? All right, well, whatever. Now let's get in the water where this thing really shines. Now it does have one other ability that we're going to talk about right now. So let's go ahead and hit this thing. You can see it's a pretty good wood gatherer if you didn't know already. Now, it also gets a weight reduction to wood. Now, that's great, but the problem is its weight stat isn't that good to begin with. So it does suffer a little bit there. But it's still a very solid creature. Overall, great mid-game tame. And it is going to be fun to do the video on, to do the creature feature to this one. But in the water is where this thing shines. Now, it does have, as you can see, an oxygen stat, but it has a whole lot of oxygen, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And if need be, you can quickly jettison to the surface, and no harm done. This is reminiscent in real life of the fact that a real-life beaver and its casteroides is the proper name of this creature, and it was a real-life giant beaver. I don't think it was this big, but it was pretty damn big. Like, this beaver is the size of a motorcycle, apparently, which is... So I don't know how big the real-life casteroides was. Anyone who knows can tell me in the comments, but I think but it's safe to assume since this is ARK, this creature is a little bit oversized. But as you can see, very adept swimmer, very maneuverable, reasonably quick. Yeah, it doesn't have great damage. Then again, mine only has a 31 in melee, which is not good. But that's fine. You're not really taming this thing to do damage. What it does have, though, with 60 points into HP, is over 5k health. So, yeah, it's a bit of a tank. So these things can be tanky. And again, I do say that with a level of bias because this one had an exceptionally high health stat due to being a hardy shiny. My god, the Helicopterian just looks very intimidating just up against the side like that. But yes, overall, very good creature, very fun creature, but definitely when you've got something like Deinosuchus, this thing becomes a little bit superfluous. Or if you have Deinosuchus or Therizinosaurus, honestly. Because anything this can do, one of those two can do better. And that's not an insult. That's, again, not to say the beaver is bad. It's good for the mid-game, but, you know, by the time you reach this point, if this thing didn't have a 60 in melee, or in HP, I probably wouldn't consider using it. As it is, I will, because it does have very high health, so it can take quite a beating. And again, 97 is not good damage, but it'll get the job done. And that reminds me, well, actually, that's not even a very good segue, but, yeah, we're gonna boop. You can see there, we've got, came home with the milk here. He's just chilling. Alrighty, and that concludes the beaver portion of this video, pretty much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna park him. Need a name for this thing. This thing needs it. Look at that. Look at those blue feet. Love it. Definitely living up to the azure part of its name. Yeah, actually really good stamina as well. That's incredible. So overall, a very good beaver, like a very good tame on a beaver, even though it had help from Are you falling? Yes, you are. Okay. Okay, you could sit there and look pretty then for now. And I'm going to go inside and get stuff done. So I will catch you guys in a bit. We are going to be working on the house today, but before we do that, I need to actually make some materials and kind of get a good look around at what we want to do. And why does this keep happening? Hi. What the? Oh, is it? Oh, it's dead? What? Okay, so it didn't get a death animation, it was just standing there. Okay. What the hell? Here, take the meat off this thing. Yep, that's what I figured. We're out of meat again. My god, you guys go through this stuff like coffee paper. And, yeah, I will catch you lovely people in a bit.